Well, strange things are now happening in the United States as 23 states have conducted mass evacuations. The question is, why? So let's dive into what on earth is going on right here at home. Take a look at where I found it, and this is on CNN.com. Multiple state capitals evacuated due to mass email bomb threats. The article states Capitol building in multiple states were temporarily shut down and evacuated Wednesday because of threats. Quote, it was a mass email sent to several secretaries of state and state offices across the county, said Mitchen Lindstorm, a spokesperson for the Kentucky Secretary of State's office. A copy of an emailed threat obtained by CNN showed government offices in at least 23 states listed as recipients. The sender claimed to have placed explosives inside, quote, your state capitol. Although no specific state was mentioned in the email, it's not clear if other email threats were sent. The threat affected capital proceedings in Kentucky, Mississippi, Georgia, Connecticut, Michigan, and Minnesota. No states have reported finding any threatening items in those buildings. It concludes that the FBI, of course, has issued a statement, and here's what they said. The FBI is aware of the numerous hoax incident, whereas a bomb threat at a state capitol is made, the Bureau said. The FBI takes hoax threats very seriously because it puts innocent people at risk. While we have no information to indicate a specific and credible threat, we will continue to work with our local, state, and federal law enforcement partners to gather, share, and act upon threat information as it comes to our attention. We urge the public to remain vigilant and report any and all suspicious activity and any and all individuals to law enforcement immediately. Now, that's still a developing story. My heart goes out to anyone impacted by that. Never, ever something that should happen, but yet here we are in the United States of America. And really, this is putting people's lives at risk, putting pauses in our systems. It's downright scary and chilling to the core, especially when we're talking about 23 different states that were impacted. And, you know, anyone can be at these places. Nobody should have to go through that. So my heart goes out to everybody impacted by that. But what I find strange about this, of course, is the fact that right around January 6th, and of course the mainstream media is bringing that up into the picture as if someone on the right had something to do with that. The truth of the matter is they have no idea who it is at this point, at least as far as I know. They're still doing research on it. But the other part of that is, and I find really odd, is that over the past Christmas week, we've literally had like 16 different officials get their homes swatted. Again, this is stupid. This is really stupid. I don't care what side of the fence you're on, right or the left. Nobody's home should be swatted if there's not a real emergency. God forbid something did actually happen. And I'm going to start with this because it kind of gives just a quick overview. And this is on Town Hall, 16 prominent victims of recent nationwide swatting spree. Now, this includes a lot of different people. One of those being, this is NBC. Police confirmed swatting incident targeting Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's house on Christmas. Now, she has been swatted quite a few times. My heart goes out to her. I love this woman. She's doing a good thing for our country, and people keep playing stupid games. But thankfully, she's been strong about it, saying, hey, I have a strong heart, and the police know who I am now. But she's not the only one, of course. We've got New York Post. NY Governor Representative Brandon Williams has been swatted on Christmas Day just hours after Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is many of our GOP people here. NY Post, Senator Rick Scott is the third lawmaker to be swatted over the holidays. Also have Representative Kevin D. Miller, latest GOP politician to be swatted after fake shooting report put several lives at risk. And then we also have Gabriel Sterling. He put this tweet out recently on January 3rd. His home was also swatted as well. And keep in mind, this is people on both sides of the fence, by the way. I'm going to show you some others, but 3 Georgia lawmakers claim they were also swatted over the holidays, and that includes Kay Kirkpatrick, Clint Dixon, Kim Jackson being 3 of those, joining the others that I have already named. Then we have Politico, California Lieutenant Governor swatted after push to boot Trump from ballot. This is a Democrat here. She's not the only Democrat. We also have this guy who, I don't like this guy, but I don't wish harm on anyone. Daily Beast, billionaire George Soros gets swatted at his massive Hamptons estate. Then we also have Fox 5 Atlanta, Georgia Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones reports swatting incident after the bomb threat. And then we have Fox News, Maine Secretary of State's house swatted day after Trump ballot disqualification. And of course, there's others. There's about 16 in total. I've skimmed the top ones that we have recently heard about. But the truth of the matter is, this is stupid stuff. Whoever's doing this should have to answer to the police in their local area. That's the way I feel about it. And it's just stupid games. And I find that really horrible, because the truth of the matter is these police have a job to do, and they don't have time to go and mess with some hoax crap that they want to call and harass some politician. It's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. One of them. And you know what? If you don't like said politician, then start advocating against them. Get yourself on the ballot, run for office, do something of that nature. And I think that's the most important thing. Instead of getting some kind of revenge in some weird, sick way. And again, I am obviously against violence of all forms, but it's just sad that we're living in this kind of state, to see this many of our politicians swatted, to see now we have bomb threats and mainstream media already painting pictures of who it is when they don't even have the full picture of who it is. All of it's stupid, and I don't think whoever is doing that should be associated with anything. They should just be locked up and told that what they're doing is wrong, or at worst pay some kind of fine, or whatever the case may be. It's just silly. Anyhow, this has caused mass evacuations of personnel from a lot of our state capitals, putting kinks in time frames. And it also messes with the population there who, said maybe they had something to do at the Capitol that day and and they couldn't. But anyhow, wanted to get this out to you, kind of give you my assessment on that. With that, I love you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As you know, they've been removing people en masse. Please make sure you are subbed. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. I am glad you are here. Anyhow, with that, thanks for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven signing out.